You know what time it is. It's tea time. Come join me for a cup of tea. I'm Emily, and I have a collection of over 300 types of loose leaf tea. I wrote down the name of each tea on a slip of paper, and every day I'm picking a new one from the basket, preparing that tea, tasting it, talking about it, and then rating it on a scale of 1 to 10. There are 2 rules here. 1, I can't repick. The one that I choose that day is the one I have to make. And 2, I have to finish the entire cup, pot, or whatever I decide to prepare that tea in. Let's see what it's going to be today. Chaga chai. I have set my kettle for 195, which I found to be the best temperature for this particular tea. Chaga chai comes from Adagio Teas. This is a rooibos-based tea that contains chaga mushrooms, which I've been told have many health benefits and are very rich in antioxidants. I just bought this because it was a chai that I did not have yet. Again, this is a rooibos-based tea that also contains coconut and all of the familiar chai spices. I'll be preparing this in my double-walled glass teacup from Tea Runners with my beautiful basket infuser from Plum Deluxe. I'm going to steep this for 7 minutes. Here's the infusion. It's a deep reddish brown. The aroma is very warm and spicy like a typical chai, but it's got a certain earthy quality to it that I don't usually see in chai. It's probably from a combination of the rooibos and the chaga mushrooms. I'm very interested to taste this. I'm going to give it just a little bit of time to cool down, and then I'll be back to taste it. Unfortunately, it is pretty cold and rainy out, so I will not be sitting outside on my porch to taste this tea. Anyway, let's taste it. This is definitely interesting. Right off the bat, it is very, very earthy. So much so that it almost has a savory quality. That being said, it's also nice and warm and spicy. All of those beautiful chai spices come through very nicely. The coconut lends a creamy quality and a subtle sweetness to the cup. This is definitely an acquired taste. I'm not going to say I dislike it, but I'm not going to say I love it either. I think this is one that could definitely do with some honey and maybe a little bit of milk. On its own, it's definitely a unique cup of tea. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this one a 5.5. Thanks so much for joining me for tea time. Remember to follow me for any and all tea-related content, and I'll see you again tomorrow.